It is no secret I love warm weather, but this is about oatmeal. So, oatmeal is really a standard breakfast for a lot of people, and it ought to be because oatmeal is good for you. So, this is the way I make my oatmeal. The other morning, I did what I usually do. I got up and I decided to make some oatmeal. Now, my way of doing it is to pour about half of a cup of oatmeal into a cup, maybe halfway. That's just my way of doing it. Of course, you have your own way. Some people will add cinnamon sugar to their oatmeal because that makes it taste good. Others will add brown sugar, or in other words, regular sugar with molasses. Oh, little joke there. And some people will just add plain old sugar to their oatmeal. And once that is done, of course, they'll add milk. In my case, I like to add a lot of milk, almost to the top, because once I do that, all I have to do then is to stir everything up and then put it in the microwave oven. In my case, I put it in for about a minute, 15 seconds maybe. And once that is done, then I just simply pull it out and enjoy. Okay, but while I did that, I thought about oatmeal. I thought about what else can you do with oatmeal? So I came up with the idea, it's winter time, it is cold outside, so why not make some soup with oatmeal? Okay, so it's a little far-fetched. I will agree to that. But you got to understand, really, that cooking is a creative process. So I got some onion soup, leftover chicken from dinner, and the chicken is already cooked, so I don't have to worry about that part of it. Along with that, I thought, okay, so oatmeal, onion soup, and to enhance the flavor, I would add some bouillons, chicken bouillon. This happens to be Weiler, but you can use anything you wish. And here again is a good time to get really creative as far as your spices are concerned. I'm using salt and pepper and a little bit of MSG, but you're free to use anything you wish, should you wish to duplicate this or to attempt this recipe. So, into a bowl, about half a cup, maybe a cup of oatmeal. Now, remember, I've never tried this before, so you bear with me, okay? Along with the oatmeal, I added the flavors. Now remember, to me, oatmeal is a savory product. It's not a sweet product. So it's okay. If it's savory, why not add some salt and pepper? You could be adding anything else you wish. So I mix this in. After all, it is still dry, so I mix the salt and pepper in, along with the MSG, with the oatmeal. And I use butter. Now, ordinarily if I'd used flour, I would have used coconut milk. This time I used butter. In the meantime, I prepared my pot to go on the stove because I'm going to be cooking everything in this into this pot. Alright, so the pot is prepared, the pot is on the stove boiling, and I decided that I would use some milk and egg to bind everything together. In my case, I could have done this differently. Now, right about now, pay attention because you're going to see where you could have done a lot better. I mixed the egg in with the milk. Maybe that's something I should not have done, but as it turned out, it wasn't all that bad. So once I mixed the egg in with the milk, I added that to the oatmeal with the butter, salt, and pepper. Okay, that is done. What happened was that it was so watery that I had no choice, really. I had to add some flour just to make it into some sort of batter. Okay, so my water is boiling, and I decided that I would drop these dumplings into the boiling mixture. Now, keep in mind that this is water and 2 bouillon cubes. So into the water it went. Some of the dumplings disintegrated. It just came apart. Anyway, and to that mixture I added the chicken without the bones. I don't need bones in that. And I added that, and I just allowed it all to simmer. And before it actually had the chance to simmer, I added the onion mix, of course, the packaged soup of onion mix. And that went in. And there it is, really. That's what I did. Now, as you watch this, you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, well, I could have added different things. For example, in looking back, I should have added Scotch bonnet pepper. I should have added some scallion. That would have been nice, right? There's a lot of things that I could have done. So if you decide to make this soup, what you need to do is to add all the ingredients that you're going to love. In the end, it simmered for about 30 minutes. And I just like the way the texture is. I like the way it is not water. I like the way it turned out. The color, of course, there's not much I can do with it because I refuse to use artificial coloring in my cooking. I just don't do that. Once it's simmered for about 30 minutes, I put it all in a bowl. This is my oatmeal chicken soup for any cold day. Hey, let's face it. Oatmeal is healthy, isn't it? So why not? So there you have it, my oatmeal chicken soup. Bon appetit, and of course, keep adding your own comments and suggestions to all my cooking videos. And as always, thank you so very, very, very much for your support. My special thanks to RW. Thank you so much.